Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing one of the other Fullbringers. This is Mr. Gamepad. I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? This episode, like, not only was I previously, like yesterday, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, so if these guys are claiming to be friends of Ichigo and claiming to want to help him, and they would tell him all the information, so why would they not tell him the power of their enemy? Chad brings up the point to them, and he's like, hey, I think that this dude has the ability to change people's memories. What do you think? What is his power? And he was told definitively that, yeah, he doesn't have no power like that. He creates a sword, and the sword can cut through anything. What? And you just like take that for face value? Cause if, like, think about it. The dude shows up in this episode. Chad sees the dude show up. He cuts the door down, right? He cuts the door down, and then he cuts the box that Ichigo and the girl with dirty boots are in, right? Okay. He does that, which shows you that his sword is extremely sharp. So, yeah, if you're going to be like, yeah, he can cut through anything, then yeah, that's fine. So, why would you not, like, if he cut Orihime and he cut her and she told you that he cut her, then why why would you not believe that Orihime is telling the truth and the guys that are lying are the ones that are you're with, right? Like, think about what their powers are. We know the main dude can create a sword. What's your ability? You can create a sword? No, we would assume that your sword is sharp, so we can assume that maybe your sword can cut through a lot of stuff. Maybe your sword can cut through everything. What makes your power, what makes everybody else have a power and a catalyst for that power, but you're like, hey, this dude can just create a sword and just cut through anything? I would put the pieces together so fast. I wouldn't like definitively put the pieces together like that, but I'd put the pieces together to know that the main dude is not telling me everything. He can cut through anything with his sword. That's all it does compared to like what everybody else can do. What's the point of having the book, right? Why do you have a book? Why do you have your sword being a bookmark when all it does is cut through things? You know, it doesn't it doesn't add up because everybody has like a connection, and the connection is the power that derives from that connection. So your power is based off of what connection you have, right? So basically, we like looking at it, we're like, okay, like Chad, his skin, he like loves his skin, so his power forms on his skin, right? And it technically evolved twice, right? It started out as like a the one arm, right? It started out as one arm, and it was like thinner, and then it turned into like a shield type arm, and then he also ended up getting a left arm that is like more, right? So it had like three evolutions, right? So with those three evolutions, you're telling me that nobody else can change? Chad brought that up to him. He's like, okay, yeah. He's like, yeah, I changed. And then he was like, no, but you haven't lived as long as we have with our powers. You just achieved the point where we've been for a while. That doesn't make that much sense. I would say that you would be, if Chad can transform three times or have a difference in his power three times until he gets to his final power, everybody is like that. So the dude with the book his first power, like the first thing that he realizes about his power, is probably the sword part, like him having the sword. And then the second part, maybe he starts cutting through everything. And then the third part would be cutting more than just stuff. Then it becomes like you can cut through a dimension, you can cut through a time, you can cut through memories, you can cut through bonds. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And I think that those are pieces to a puzzle that you can start to get those pieces depending on how smart you are. And I don't think that just like cutting it off just because you're here, that this dude is like, yeah, I mean, his power is just that he can cut through anything. Like, that doesn't make much sense for how long that they've had their power, for him to just be able to cut through anything. Like, how would that work in evolution? Like, for his power, he can cut through a person. Then he can cut through a rock. And now he can cut through a building. All it does is like amplify the strength. It doesn't change the fundamentals of his ability. Like Chad. Chad's first fist was like a booster, like he boosts, right? The second one was a shield, like a shield type, which like obviously is completely different than the original. And then he ended up getting the left arm, which like is like a massive blow, right? So like those like are three separate things. And perfect example of that would be later. Obviously, we know this because later in the story, but after they all get powered up from Ichigo's power, they all end up their original abilities end up changing and upgrading. So like the kid with the not the Game Boy, that with the PSP, quote unquote, he's able to have his games outside of the screen now. He's able to just use it. So I'm thinking of like that. Like if they like had like if they advanced their powers, so on and so forth, then that's I think the that's what I would think would happen, right? So I don't know. But let's get into this. Alright, I am finished with this picture of the young boy himself. I don't know how old these guys are. I understand that they're full bringers, but does their power change? Like, does it change anything about them? Does it make it so that they live longer, right? I don't remember. I could be fault like lying, right? I could just like have like a false memory about something, but I don't remember what I was watching where it was like oh, never mind. I was thinking about the wrong show. Thank God I didn't say it cuz I was watching Hunter x Hunter the other day, and that's where I was thinking about. I was thinking about Nin, and once you have Nin and you use Tin around your body, Tin can make it so you can live longer, you age slower, right? So on and so forth. So, but that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment section just to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.